now for those highlights and Brazilian blowout. But don't stop there. We are a full-service salon offering manicures, pedicures, and facials also. So if you've been searching for a salon to call your own, come and see us at Hello Gorgeous Salon. We are located at 48 South Magnolia Avenue in downtown Ocala, right next to the Marion Theater. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Here's a way for you to have some fun and at the same time support Team WOCA The Source in our efforts to raise funds for the Marion County Literacy Council. You can have Robin and I come to your event or somebody else's event. I play accordion, she plays mandolin, and we'll give the oompa surprise to somebody who may not be expecting it. So call us at 732-8000, ask for Robin. 100% of your donation of any amount will go to the Marion County Literacy Council, and it is tax deductible. Call today, 732-8000.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Galen Unold is on the phone. I had a hard time hearing him, though, so let's see if I can hear him. Galen, you there? Oh, my goodness. It is so low. Is there something on your end that maybe is unplugged or not quite plugged? Okay, it is so low. It is such a small sound. I'm probably the only one who can hear you. Wow. Can you try again? I don't know what's going on. Or maybe we can try to call you. I'm sure Robin has your number. Okay, just call again. Okay. Galen is on the phone, and of course, I don't know if you could hear him or not. It was such a small signal right there. But he'll be trying to call back. It's got to be exciting for him right now. He's going to Belize. It's going to be on a cruise ship. It's going to be fun. It's going to be with his family. Take some time off. Taking time off is an important thing.
I think so.
When Oprah was asking Betty White any regrets, and it was such a sweet answer.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what happened?
He was small. You couldn't hear him on the air, right?
No, I could not. I heard you, but I couldn't hear him on the air.
Tiny little sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where. He said he was going to call back.
Maybe his Bluetooth is giving him problems again.
Could be.
He went through 3 different sets of headsets
right,
too, to try to get it right. And those headsets, they're pretty delicate,
So I've never been on a cruise.
There he is.
Galen? Oh my goodness! It is such a small signal.
Oh, it's. I can't even hear your whisper. I know you're there, but I can't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I know the listeners can't hear. Are you near another phone? Do you think it's his phone or our phone? Because we just had a caller during the break.
Yeah.
And I could hear the caller.
Maybe if Galen calls 622-9622 to try that line.
Oh yeah, try the other line, the call-in line. That's a good idea.
622-9622.
Yeah, do that. Let's see if that makes a difference.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because the other caller called in on this line.
Yes.
You're right.
Yep.
Good thinking, Mrs. Lincoln.
Yep, so let's give that a shot, and then we can try to pinpoint
Galen?
the problem.
Yeah, hey, Larry.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh, we got to get this line fixed before 9:30.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, you sound great. Now, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
You excited?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, this never ends. No matter how old you get, you're always excited about going away, going on a vacation. So what's your itinerary today? What are you doing?
Well, we're going to Cocoa Beach today, and then going to spend the night there, play some mini golf, hang out at the beach, and then head down to Fort Lauderdale tomorrow.
Oh, man, that is exciting. You know what's disappointing, though? You're going to Cocoa Beach. We have an astronaut going up to the space station today, but he's taking off from Kazakhstan. He's not taking off from Cape Canaveral.
That is so awful.
This the guy's going to be up there for a year, right?
Right.
Because he's going to test the aging process. I saw that, and I'm like, that's really cool, because it's not something you really think about, is how the impact of space is going to be on your body for that long.
Yeah,
so,
really.
Yeah, they selected him because he has a twin. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, because they wanted to see how he aged compared to his twin.
But it's not just space, it's the speed, right? Isn't that part of
Correct. It's all of it. It's the radiation. I read the article on it, and I was like, oh, okay, the headline caught me. And the next thing I know, I'm reading this 4-page article, and I'm like, wow, that's fascinating. And and that's the thing about space, and the thing about NASA. They, in the 60s and 70s, they did such a great job of marketing themselves, and even up to the Challenger. And they really got so lazy because they just assumed that everybody knew how cool, the space program was. And now, they're fighting to get some, inches, if you will, in the newspapers and things. But it's just, their marketing sucks.
We were the kings of outer space for a while there.
And we still are. Nobody else has touched foot on the moon. And I don't ever want to underestimate that. I guess Japan was going to, and they decided, well, that's a bad idea. Nobody else has done that, and we have that to hang our hat on. And we're the only one who's put a rover on the Mars, and we're still way ahead.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, this administration did nothing, absolutely nothing to further the cause. Some would say that he took it backwards. I'm not going to say that, but he didn't help it. But then again, NASA didn't help itself either.
Well,
so
you can look at it. It's almost like a can't-win situation for the president. And I'm not defending anything. I'm just saying that so many people say, why are we wasting money on this when we should be spending money on that? Mm-hmm. And so okay, well, do we need to go to space? Is the question. And
I think that's a fair argument. The problem I had is the way he phrased it. And I think most Americans feel the same way, is that, well, we've got to share this technology. We have to bring in the world. And to a certain degree, you're right. Space doesn't belong just to America, and to the United States. I don't think anybody feels that way. But at the same time, when you shut down NASA in order for, in a lot of ways, the rest of the world to catch up, I think we all had a problem with that.
And
I think it's the way he handled it and the way he spoke about NASA.
But the silver lining...
it's such a sense of pride for our country.
But the silver lining is that the private sector, as always, steps up to the plate.
Correct. That's exactly right. And thank goodness they were smart enough to allow some launches from NASA and approve those. That I like a lot. But again, NASA's got to figure out their marketing strategy. They have to do a better job. They just do. And I know they always target kids and they always target classrooms, which I think is phenomenal, but they've got to do a better job. They do.
Yeah, but you don't get rid of something until you have it to replace it. And by getting rid of the shuttle program, we could have been the ones shuttling the astronauts to the space station. But the United States has to pay $1 billion to Russia to get this astronaut up there in space. So why are we giving them money when we could have spent that money with, still continue the space shuttle program and do it ourselves? That boggles my mind, because it's not free for our guy to go up there. It's our tax dollars.
I agree. I love the International Space Program, but the bottom line is we were the biggest supporters of it. We put more money in it than everybody else, and yeah. Again, I think you're right. We could cite 100 ways in which NASA as
at
a
least
whole
50
did a bad job.
At least 50.
Let's blame NASA on some of this, because the administration, as you said, had no plan for post shuttle. They were going to launch another shuttle. But I think the country was sick of doing that because we didn't ever see the benefits of it.
Well, and I think part of that...
I think they had scientists running it, and nobody could put it in layman's terms.
But I think part of that was secretive, and that, I'll never forget the launch that the only thing they released was this frog experiment. And I was saying to Rob, you're kidding me. There's got to be more to this than that. So, and there probably was. There was probably secretive things.
But then they needed, and I agree with that. But I don't think... Everybody I talk to, and I talk to a lot of people, if you tell me, hey, you know what, it's a secret, I can't share it, I can accept that. Think about, like, in the workplace. There's an issue with another employee.
Well, that is a really good point. Yeah, just
share it. It's confidential.
Good point. Yep.
People can accept that. I think even the public, the press can accept that. I've had people come up to when I was in the press and say, hey, there's something going on. It's a personal matter. We're not going to get into it. People respect that. What they don't respect,
I guess that makes sense.
is
Yeah.
when you have a press release, it just says, "Yeah, there's an experiment on frogs."
With frogs, yeah. Frogs
And
haven't.
you're questioning just as you and Robin did. What are we doing? And there was no goal, and George Bush had a goal, and then 9/11 happened, and we could blame that too. But the administration of NASA failed because
Right.
they
Well,
never. In order for the president to have a vision,
Right.
the administration of NASA itself has to have a vision.
Well, the president did.
I mean, we talk about NASA a lot, and we've talked about the great things that they've done, but they have point to something in the last 20 years they've done that has been great.
You know, I
It's
think
very difficult, right? You have to go and search for
we
it.
need
They
some
should be
kind.
telling us.
I know we need some kind of a proclamation that'll bind us all together. Something like I believe I can fly.
That's
Oh,
right.
here we
Put the
go.
shuttle.
I
put NASA on it.
believe.
I guess you could do this on the Monday I get back, and then after that, you're going to have to retire that.
We'll take a little break, and when we come back, I have what not to pack for a cruise. Okay,
Oh, well, it's a little late. Thanks, Larry. You should have done that yesterday.
what things you should not have packed. Maybe you're done packing. Don't pack these things if you're going on a cruise. We'll be right back with Galen.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be mostly cloudy and breezy today with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm, the high 76 to 80. Clearing skies tonight, breezy and cooler, the lows ranging from the mid-40s and a few inland spots to the mid-50s at the coast. Sunshine, breezy and chillier tomorrow, the high 66 to 70. Sunday, sunny but quite cool, high 66 to 70. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Buried under receipts and confusing tax code? Let Crippen & Company help. They work hard to make the tax preparation process as painless as possible. With offices in Ocala and the Villages, their team is dedicated to helping clients with corporate and personal tax returns, bookkeeping for businesses, and estate planning for the future. Crippen & Company crafts a truly customized experience for each client's needs while alleviating stress and creating a big picture of your overall financial health. Call 352-732-4260 or visit crippencpa.com to get started.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be mostly cloudy and breezy today with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm, the high 76 to 80. Clearing skies tonight, breezy and cooler, the lows ranging from the mid-40s and a few inland spots to the mid-50s at the coast. Sunshine, breezy and chillier tomorrow, the high 66 to 70. Sunday, sunny but quite cool, high 66 to 70. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hey Ocala, this is Kelly Hart, executive editor of Ocala Magazine. Did you know last year Ocala Magazine won more awards in excellence than any other publication in Florida? And this year, Ocala Magazine was named Best Consumer Magazine in the state. Now you can join me every Friday at 10 a.m. on Ocala Magazine Radio, where we bring the pages of Ocala Magazine to life, right here on The Source. Ocala Magazine thanks you for making us number one. And remember, there is only one Ocala Magazine.
Legally Yours, brought to you by Fuller & Fuller Attorneys at Law. On the air every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. with John Fuller, a board-certified civil trial lawyer for over 25 years. John welcomes your questions, from business to complex family matters to legal disputes. So tune in every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. for Legally Yours with John Fuller, right here on WOCA 1370 AM and 96.3 FM, The Source.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
In a study involving more than 2,000 people, those with slimmer waistlines showed higher cognitive ability than those who were overweight or obese. Our pets improve our character and make us much better people. If your partner's the one who's stressed out, we know that you will be 25% more likely to be affected than a stranger would be. Yeah, be careful because stress is contagious.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
I think it's my cue right there. All right. I put Galen's pod up, not mine. All right, 19 minutes after 8 o'clock. I'm trying to figure out this other phone. We're going to have to need it later. We will need it later on for again. Either that or it's just us. Just us. Well, we can tell them all to call in on the line Galen's on.
Yeah.
All right, so you're on your cruise. What time do you leave today? Noon?
Yeah, we're going to head over to Cocoa Beach somewhere around there. We'll probably leave earlier because I think the whole family's just ready to get out of town.
And you said your dogs know you're leaving, huh? Where do the dogs, how many dogs do you have?
I got a beagle and a terrier, kind of a mix.
And they're going to stay where?
They're going to stay at the house. We have somebody watching the house.
Oh, okay. Taking care of your fish and everything?
Oh, yeah. The fish is the main thing.
Have you posted a video about your fish on there? I'd like to see a video about your fish when you come back. They just watch.
Can you make a video of your fish talking about promoting the Kiss the Horse campaign?
I bet you could. I don't have any skills. You do.
There you go.
Better. Obama was the best one you've done.
So far.
Well, the only problem with having the president endorsing us is that some people are so political minded they're going to say, I'm never going to help them now. They got it's a cartoon. And it's obviously a cartoon.
Yeah, but some people.
If I was really good at this, I could make it really look like he was really talking. But they all look like Jib Jab.
Yeah, but they're fun. But the fact is that you're learning.
Less like Jib Jab than the first one. That's for sure.
This one looks less like Jib Jab. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Here are the things you should not bring on a cruise. You should not bring a musical instrument. Do not bring a musical instrument.
Oh.
What? Yeah. Thank goodness I don't play, Larry. Does that mean you're never going to go on a cruise?
Well, I wouldn't bring them.
What's the longest you've gone without playing a musical instrument? In, say, the last 5 years.
Wow, that's a great question. I don't think I've missed many days. No.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times when we talk about what you do, it's I practice my music and or you made a video and
Right. No, but I guess I don't know. But if I went on a cruise, I don't think I would expect to bring it with me, unless it was a musical cruise.
We'll bring it on the train.
I wonder if you would, but yeah, I mean, I don't think you can't. It's just big and bulky.
Anyway,
depending on what it is.
Actually, it says some musical instruments are banned on some cruises. Not all. It says some.
Well, you could bring your harmonica.
Which I'm horrible at, but I can.
Well, he's got this cool gadget.
I can fake it.
Yeah, but he's got this cool gadget that goes.
Do not bring another thing. Do not bring your martial arts gear. Leave your clubs, your koshes, your rice flails, and your knuckle dusters home. I don't even know what a knuckle duster is.
Brass knuckles, I guess.
I guess I don't know. Leave your ninja gear home. Okay.
I like your story when you and Alex went to the White House.
When we went to the White House, the sign had a list of things you couldn't bring in. One of them was nunchucks.
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 That was funny.
No nunchucks.
There is a boxing ring in our ship.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
You gonna do it?
I did it last time.
Did you?
I don't think I'll go down there this time. There's an ice skating rink. And
Wow.
I did all that. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
Gosh.
I fixed the phone.
Yay.
Attaboy.
There you go.
We knew you could do it, Larry. We knew you could do it.
Yeah, sorry, I was double dutying. Okay. All right. The next thing you should not bring on your cruise is hockey sticks. Do not bring your hockey sticks.
Well, people do because there's an ice skating rink.
Oh.
But you can't play hockey, right? Also, don't bring your baseball bat or your cricket bat. Don't bring your bats or your hockey stick.
I did bring my glove one time.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Don't bring your surfboard on a cruise with you. That seems like it's a large thing to bring, right? Don't bring your skateboard. Don't bring your skateboard. I think that was Doug Robin. Don't bring your skateboard.
Yeah, no place to really skate on the ship.
Yeah.
There's a dog.
Don't bring your shoes with wheels on them.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh, those are fun.
Do that. I didn't. Yeah.
Don't bring.
Those are fun because we sit here and we see the children go by, going into the mall, and they've got their wheels on their shoes, and they're so cool.
Don't bring your kite with you.
Now, on the surfboard, there is a wave machine on the boat that you can do surfing on. People surf on the ship.
But they have the surfboard there. You don't have to bring your own.
Yeah, you could bring a boogie board, though. People bring their own.
Well, maybe they have
board.
a loaner guitar or a loaner accordion.
They probably do.
Yeah.
Does the captain have one? Yeah, the captain's got one.
Captain's Norwegian.
So what does that mean?
I don't know.
Norwegian, I think.
So don't bring your kite with you. You cannot fly a kite off of a ship. Sounds like a cool idea.
About it.
Yeah, I mean, you can shoot skeet off of a ship. Why can't you? You can use bullets. Why can't you use a
see off of
kite?
this big ship. I mean, you got to remember the ship is massive.
Oh, okay.
Don't bring any inflatable rafts with you.
They have them. No, they don't either.
Now, here's one that I would have thought maybe you could take, but I guess not. Don't bring your fishing gear with you.
Oh.
People bring their gear. They have to check it, though.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, people bring their fishing gear because there's fishing trips and people go fishing off of the beach. And
So you got to figure out which ones allow you to take. Or maybe you can bring it, but you just don't use it off the edge of the boat. Maybe that's the idea.
Right. Yeah, you can't fish off the boat.
Now, here's one that Ronnie would be disappointed with, Robin. Don't bring your metal detector.
Oh, gosh.
I haven't heard that one.
Don't bring your metal detector.
Yeah, he enjoys that.
I have a buddy who's into underwater metal detecting.
Did he ever find anything?
No, but well, not that he's been proud enough to share with me. So, I just tell him, like, look, you're not old enough to graduate to land. He's like, no, I guess not. I'm like, it does sound cooler if you're underwater metal detecting than if you're just hanging out in a park.
Yeah.
With your earphones on.
Yeah, with scuba gear and a metal detector underwater.
Speaking of scuba gear, do not bring your scuba gear with you.
No, people do it all the time.
Really?
Absolutely.
Now listen to this one. Listen
People go. They'll go on the cruise and they'll go on a dive trip in Belize. I mean, you talked about the snorkeling aspect of Belize, and so people go diving. Absolutely, and if you're going to dive, and you're going to bring your own gear.
My brother and his wife went on a cruise specifically to go scuba diving.
Exactly.
Right, and they brought their own.
Well, maybe that's the difference, you know.
Oh.
Maybe it has to be specific. You got a lot of phone calls right now. The phone, I can't.
I guess if you're going to Alaska, you don't need dive gear.
Right.
If you're going to the Caribbean, absolutely you need dive gear.
Yeah.
You're gonna go
All right,
diving.
now, help me understand this one. Do not bring grandma's cookies. Let me read what it says here.
Oh.
Bringing a snack from home may be a rule breaker because some cruises list unsealed food among the items that you can't bring on board.
Oh.
No, people bring their kind of stuff. They'll bring, like, granted, you eat a ton on the ship, but you can bring your own alcohol. You can bring that stuff, yeah.
Disney, it says here, bans homemade, pre-cooked, or other perishable food items plus any open snack containers.
I don't go on Disney. I wonder if Disney charges for that. So
Wow.
I don't bring my own soft serve because they have a big machine right there at my disposal.
Yo, soft serve.
God, I'm going to eat a lot of soft serve over the next week. I weighed myself this morning. I'm like, okay, I won't weigh this number again for a week.
Oh, that's great.
Well, you might surprise yourself, though. Even though you'll be eating, you'll be walking.
I plan on eating like a pig. I plan on it.
Good for you.
I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to get stuffed, and I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to eat this week.
There you go.
Good for you.
There's no food off the table. So.
It says here, don't bring your clothing iron. Don't bring your iron with you.
You don't really need it. I mean, it's just heavy. I mean, they have one on the ship. You know, every room's got an iron and an ironing board, just like a hotel.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, you guys have a great time. We'll be keeping up with you on Facebook and
no Wi-Fi on the boat, no cell phone service on the boat.
Oh, really?
Oh, there you go.
So we
love
won't.
it.
So we won't be seeing pictures till after you get back.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Well, you'll see them tomorrow when we get on the boat, stuff like that. We'll take some pictures.
All right.
You are amazing, Galen. You and your wife, you guys are such great parents.
What I never mentioned that Galen is representing LifeSouth. That the segment is brought to you by Penn Flooring.
I'm on vacation today.
I know. Go to see their flooring, 1201 Southwest 17th Street. Tell them thank you for sponsoring Galen Unold, and
give blood.
And
we really do need it.
Give blood.
We
So
went through a lot of products yesterday.
So we won't hear this from you
a
for.
lot of our hospitals are ramping up for the spring break heavy traffic area.
Oh, really? So Tom Davis is going to sit in for you the next week?
Yeah. Tom Davis will be sitting in, and so he'll do a better job than me. And because you don't want me to do it from Belize.
He's planning on coming in.
I just have one simple request.
All right.
One simple request. A little video, you and the kids. I believe I can fly. Come on.
All right.
that's it.
I'll have Caleb do it because he's a ham.
You have fans, Galen, and I'm sure if you were on the other line, when it was working, that they would have been wishing you well and stuff.
Plus,
so you do have fans.
Plus, if you could
I do want to congratulate my son. You got accepted into Vanguard's IB program yesterday, so that's big news.
Oh.
And, so that's the best news we've had in a long time.
Congratulations.
So
congratulations. Galen, have a great...
He's on his way to his goal of going to Harvard.
Oh.
Excellent. Oh, we got some tips on how to do that.
Is that Tristan?
Hold on. We got to go. Galen, have a great trip. Thank you so much for everything you do.
All right. You guys are the best.
All right. Bye.
Investigators in Germany searching the homes of the co-pilot in the crash in the French Alps, looking for answers into why he may have brought the plane down.
I think the most common thing we're hearing about in German press reports is a 6-month massive depression suffered during his training period, at which point he was demoted to flight attendant. And at that point, according to Bild newspaper again, his colleagues mocked him.
Fox's Amy Kellogg in the French Alps. The GOP-controlled Senate pushing through a balanced budget plan early this morning.
The spending blueprint repeals Obamacare and calls for more than $5 trillion in cuts over the next decade. Democrats call the Senate budget plan draconian. Plans in both chambers call for repealing the Affordable Care Act, and Republicans may have a shot at sending a bill that includes repeal to the president.
Fox Radio's Rachel Sutherland. And the Nigerian military says it's destroyed Boko Haram's headquarters, killing several extremists. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your World with Neil Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation.
Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Baer.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The #1 place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen, and this offer's good till 4 p.m. every day at Dairy Queen. A hot, juicy, char-grilled bacon cheeseburger, fried drink, and a sundae for just $5. Or try our famous chicken strips or wraps. Nobody offers all this quality and value but Dairy Queen, and this offer's good till 4 p.m. every day at Dairy Queen, Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
In a study involving more than 2,000 people, those with slimmer waistlines showed higher cognitive ability than those who were overweight or obese. Our pets improve our character and make us much better people. If your partner's the one who's stressed out, we know that you will be 25% more likely to be affected than a stranger would be. Yeah, be careful because stress is contagious.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Hey, I'm Gary. And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
Good credits, bad credits. It's
It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSales.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to